Uh, Hello, folks. So today is going to be a very special episode of the show. We're going to be bringing you for the very first time a segment that I've wanted to do for quite a while. We're going to do Saturday evening cartoons. Now, this is going to be an opportunity for me to show some of the great classic animation that I have always been a fan of. And well, I mean, obviously, I think is that at the beginning of 2015 is when I first took on this slightly more cartoon style persona that you see before you, and that was just largely inspired by the fact that classic animation was starting to make a comeback, thanks to things like Me TV Tunes and a few other sources. And so I just actually wanted to make a contribution to that, and I wanted to create a block where I would actually be able to show some of my own favorite cartoons, and we're going to be doing that tonight. We're also going to be doing. We're gonna start out with our absolute best stuff. Is that some of the cartoons that we're going to be showing tonight are probably one of the best ones in the library that I'm capable of using, and they're also just some of my all-time personal favorite cartoons. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward in order to be able to bring all of this to you. But first things first, we're going to need to take a commercial break right about here. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna run the ad, and then we'll be back with the first episode of Saturday Evening Cartoons right here on Brady the RPG Cat. Stick around, everybody. So, I just kind of threw this music on at the last minute. I think anybody who has watched the stream for a while now knows that I source all of my music from Polly B from the 303 over at Newgrounds. And he is an individual who is always working on some great Sonic style tracks based on the tracks in Sonic video games, and he frequently posts on Newgrounds. So that's his Newgrounds link over there in the chat. You should go ahead and you should give that a look sometime. And also, he is going to be premiering a new video for a new tune. This, I believe, is going to be tomorrow. So look out for that. I'll also be posting that over on my Blue Sky page. So yeah, check that out. Check out Polly B from the 303. He's really cool. Of course, this is the boss theme. Eggman is one of my favorite characters from Sonic. That's something that's I don't think it's not even. I don't want to see it's the worst kept secret. I don't think it's a secret kept at all. Let's see what track is coming up because I don't know. Yeah, I just started this and then I hit shuffle. So okay. Well, anyways, our time is almost up. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll put the kibosh on this, and then we will go ahead and head to the main screen so that we can start our playthrough. I call it a playthrough. We're not doing a playthrough tonight. We're doing an original show. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. All right, all right. Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome for the very first time to the screening room that we have here in the Library of Dinah. This is just a really great historical venue where I may be able to show you probably some of my favorite form of media, which just happens to be classic theatrical cartoons. It has kind of been a difficult week. Is that everybody absolutely is dealing with a lot of trouble. People are a lot afraid when it comes to political turmoils. Everybody is concerned about the sudden drop in temperature and the weather. So, as always, I just like to I like to do what I consider to be my one public service for the internet and the populace and the public, and that would be to tell everybody to watch a cartoon and then feel all better. Okay, so very first cartoon that we're going to be showing tonight is going to be um, the Looney Tunes in a Corny Concerto, and so this is probably the one Looney Tunes ensemble piece that is in the entirety of the public domain library, and so we're going to be watching that. This is original cartoon from director Bob Clampett, one of the more outside of the box thinking members of the termite terrorist group in the 1940s. And this is definitely one incredibly bonkers looking cartoon. So we're going to be enjoying that in a moment. But first, I do want to take a second to inaugurate this event by uh, giving upon you a little bit of cultural elevation. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Awesome. is I remember watching Bugs Bunny in a Leon Schlesinger cartoon once.
Greetings, music lovers. First, we will hear a waltz, written by Johann Strauss. And as we hear the rhythmic strains of the haunting refrain, listen to the whip-wing rhythm of the woodwinds as it rolls
Wound
around
and
and
around.
around,
And it
and
comes out here. That's Tales from the Vienna Woods, in case you're concerned about me blocking the V right there. It says the backgrounds alone are something that can make this into an artistic experience. You're also seeing it on a much wider screen than I am. That's because I fixed the perspective in my OBS, but I'm still just kind of running regular screen size cartoons in my video player. It ain't polite to point. Bugs Bunny always somebody who understands the importance when it comes to poise and comedic timing. A little bit of an unexpected addition to the formula there. I am I am unharmed. And yes, that is just about how abridged Bugs Bunny cartoon is ever going to
And
get.
now we will present the beautiful Blue Danube.
Uh, you know this song, it's been in a million different cartoons. Something that you don't see often in modern Looney Tunes is just Daffy Duck de-aged so that he fits into the narrative a little bit better. Eh, so it laid an egg. raises a branch, and all of the geese go underneath it. Is shocking looking vulture until you turn away and you see that he has a red hair and a bowl cut. Small outboard motor. Daffy gets army rejected. She lifts the branch, and then only the shadows come out. This is one of Bob Clampett's trademark, just sudden bursts of really manic-looking animation. So, this was a 1940s cartoon, so when somebody becomes heroic, you automatically have to throw in a few U.S. Army suggestions in there. Once again, a rather swift outcome to the conflict. Still playing a little bit with reflections. All right, that was our first presentation. How did you like it? I know I did. But of course, I know that I liked it because I actually picked it out. This is something that I actually wanted to show you. All right, so our next cartoon. This one's from 1942. This is one of the famous studios Popeye shorts, and I believe this was one that I was nominated for an Academy Award. I'm not entirely sure if it won an Academy Award. Let me take just a quick Google of that. Let me see. So, did Me Musical Nephews win any awards? It was remade in color. That's the only thing that happened to it. But nevertheless, this is one of my favorite cartoons, particularly when it comes to cartoons in the music genre. A lot of cartoons were animated alongside classical pieces rhythmically. This is very unique because this was animated in exactly the same way, but to a very active jazz piece. And so this is Popeye and his nephews in 1942's Me Musical Nephews. It has to be practicing classical that is putting Popeye to sleep at the moment.
Clear the deck, man the guns, fire when ready. You practice well, since your Uncle Popeye's been away. But it's time to get to bed now. Tell us a bedtime story, Uncle Popeye. We ain't tired yet. We want a story. All right. Get ready for bed and I'll tell you your story.
Brush just that one tooth. Keep up the water and then just touch it with your pinkies. And wipe all of the gunk off of a towel.
Once upon a time, there was a big red hooding ride who sat on a muffet and said, "Oh, Grandma, what big feet you got." So he chopped off his head with a giant beanstalk and they lived happy ever after. Come on, you gotta go to bed now. We were robbed. That's no story. Tired. That ain't fair. Can't do that. Sleepy. That's no story. Less olive oil and sweet pea and wimpy and Pluto
And Popeye.
and all the people that come to see our pictures. Good night.
And Popeye knows he has to get ready for bed too, but he's going to do it as quickly as the kids did. I was enjoying myself too much. I forgot to full screen this one. Maybe it means we're gonna have to watch it again. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Anyway, this is a good part. Somebody who knows music better than I can could probably tell me specifically what kind of jazz piece this is, but why labor the point? Steps on those bulbs with his bare feet. Want to get a good night's sleep? Just end the cartoon. All right. So, next up we have a 1930 animated cartoon from the Max Fleischer Studios, the studio that would later give us cartoon characters such as Popeye and also Betty Boop and the Max Fleischer Superman shorts. We're going to be watching one of those later. But before that, they only had one notable character, and it was this little dog who was a bad little boy, and his name was Bimbo. And in this short, Bimbo runs afoul of a few spooks in the night while plying his craft of stealing chicken eggs from hen houses. And it all turns into this great big, dark, abstract nightmare that we in the animation industry now will forever know as Swing You Sinners. You know, I said stealing eggs from hen houses. No, he was stealing chickens from hen houses. Such a bad guy, Bimbo. It's a little bit of Keystone Cops going on here. Oh, chicken gave birth in your pants, and we still didn't see any eggs. As horrifying as that is, at least that gets rid of the graveyard fans.
Stand up, you sinner, we got you at last. You can't get away, there's no time for your finishing wine to be fast. Brothers and sisters, come on, get hot. We'll amputate your pododio and tie your bones in a knot. Bid it down, did it down.
Bit it down. Bit it down. Guess those were supposed to be ghosts. I mean, that's a bit more obvious. That one's a bit more obvious.
Brother, you sure gonna get your face lifted and a permanent shave.
It's clearly more going on in this cartoon than can be narrated.
There ain't gonna be nobody. You can't make any excuse. So loom, what else you do? Till we pick up you. Swing your sinner for making chickens elope. You're at the end of your rope, so just give up all hope. Swing your sinner. We'll stretch you like a giraffe, maybe put you in half. Just give us a laugh. Swing your sinner.
Swing, you sinners. All right, folks. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this quick 2-minute break from Twitch. And then afterwards, we'll go into the second half of our show. We're going to be playing a little bit of Superman. We're going to be playing part of a live action Flash Gordon serial as well. So thank you, everybody, for staying tuned so far. We'll be right back. There, no, that wasn't so bad, was it? Anyways, let's go ahead and let's get back to our show. Our next short. Whoops, not quite it there. Still not quite it there. Hang on, let me just go ahead and pick it up from the list here. Yeah, that ended up in my playlist got a little bit in disorder there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start right here. So we're gonna be watching the Three Stooges. This is one of only um Three Stooges shorts that is in the public domain, and the only one that also stars Curly. This is, however, also a very famous short where the Three Stooges, for the first and only time, take their patented buffoonery into an American public courthouse. This is Larry, Moe, and Curly in Disorder in the Court. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da 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 ba da 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 da. That's a tune for "Listen to the Mockingbird." If anybody was ever curious about that.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
What is your name?
Gail Tempest.
What is your occupation?
I'm a dancer.
On the night of February the 13th, were you working at the Black Bottom Cafe when this murder was committed?
Yes, but I didn't do it.
Then who killed Kirk Robin?
I don't know.
Didn't you kill Kirk Robin?
I object, Your Honor, and ask that the last question be stricken from the records. It is merely an attempt to influence this intelligent, broad-minded, and most intellectual jury.
Oh, we always knew who we were.
Objection sustained. Thank you, Your Honor.
That is all.
Quiet, Polly. If it please the court, Your Honor, at this time I would like to introduce my three main witnesses, Howard, Fine, and Howard.
Weren't they doctors at one point? And probably also plumbers and golfers.
They were here a minute ago. Will you pardon me, Your Honor? I'll be right back.
Justice affords no lunch breaks.
Hey, what's the idea of spoiling the game?
I was for onesies.
Well, here's twosies.
Oh, he was a onesie? You get him to...
Here's fivesies.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, don't you realize Miss Gail Tempest's life is at stake?
Oh, Gail.
I mean, if the lawyer can do it, then Curly can do it.
Will you gentlemen please try to be a little more quiet in the court?
Certainly, Judgy. The gate is locked.
Will you please step forward? No, no, no. Prepare yourself for the witness box.
Take off your hat. Now raise your right hand. Now place your left hand here.
Take off your hat.
Raise your right hand.
Now put your
Now
left
put
hand
your
here.
left hand here.
Please take off your hat.
Raise your right hand.
Now put your left hand here.
Will you please take off your hat?
Raise your right hand. Now put your left hand here.
Take off your hat.
Raise your right hand. Will you get rid of that hat?
Raise your right hand.
Hello, Queen Vampiress. Thank you very much for tuning in. How are you doing tonight?
Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Huh? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Are you trying to give me the double talk?
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Why don't you answer him?
He's talking pig Latin. I don't know what he's saying.
He's asking
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
No, but I know all the words.
He's asking you if you'll swear to tell the truth.
Truth is stranger than fiction. Judgy Wudgy.
I'm good. I'm just trying to keep warm. It's too damn cold. Yeah.
And take the oath.
Well, I'm held up in my own personal basement watching Three Stooges shorts, so yeah, I'm pretty solid right now.
Take the stand.
Where did I put it?
No, take the stand.
I got it. Now what'll I do with it?
Don't know if that joke originated with that short, but it doesn't seem like it would.
You're in a court, not in Clancy's pool room. Sit down.
I'm a victim of circumstance.
Who you hitting?
Oh,
Be quiet.
Proceed with the
Somehow, at the end of all that, Curly managed to get his hat back.
Were you in the Black Bottom Cafe on the night of February the 13th?
certainly.
Did you at that time see the defendant, Miss Gail Tempest, in any way, shape, or form commit or try to commit bodily harm to the deceased Kirk Robin?
I object, Your Honor. Counsel's trying to lead the witness.
Objection sustained.
Mr. Howard, did you see Miss Gail Tempest in physical fight with Kirk Robin?
If it pleases the court, may I suggest that counsel...
Of course, the chalk just comes off in his ass.
...to what he saw.
I say, Jasper, what comes after 75?
76.
That's the spirit.
Request granted.
The spirit of 76.
Proceed with the testimony.
Mr. Howard, kindly tell the court what you know about the murder of Kirk Robin.
Well, it was like this, Mr. Court.
Address the judge as Your Honor.
Well, it was like this, my honor.
Your Honor, not my honor.
Why? Don't you like him?
Seems like a nice guy.
Proceed. The court understands him.
Thanks, Corny. You're a pal. Well, me and my pals, we're musicians. We were tearing up some hot swing music in the orchestra. Gail over there was swinging the fans.
The
Her sweet
orchestra.
Jack Robin was inhaling a bottle of hooch at a table. And a hoofer by the name of Buck Wing was getting ready to shake his tootsies.
Kindly speak English and drop the vernacular.
Vernacular? That's a derby.
Drop the vernacular. No, not that. Talk so the jury can understand.
Is everybody dumb? Say, Judgy, if you let me, my partner, and Gailey kind of act it out for you, we'll show you just what happened.
If counsel doesn't object, that's an excellent idea.
No objections.
No objections.
No objections. Okay, Gailey.
Sorry, not going here. Say the Three Stooges, three-piece band. Composed of a fiddle, a harmonica, and a pair of spoons. They're so funny. Yes, they are. Clearly, that was shot nervous. I wonder if it would have been more painful in order to put the bass bow in his mouth or yank it out.
tarantula. Shot 5 holes in a divot. Get out of here. Go on. Wasted 5 good slugs in it. I'll sue you for this. Oh, superstitious, eh? Oh, Vice-Eye Kid.
Gentlemen,
You know, who knew that this was also going to become a civil trial?
proceed with the testimony, please.
Proceed.
Well, the jury is finally awake.
That was sure hot, Mo.
Hey, Larry. Listen.
Funniest part of that is how much Mo doesn't like being turned into a bellows.
Please omit the rest of the entertainment and continue.
Now, Gailey's dance was over. I stuck my head in the office door, and I saw Kirk Robin and Buckwing arguing over by the parrot cage.
What were they arguing about?
I don't know, but Buckwing was sizzling like a hot hamburger. He grabs Kirk by the neck like that, see? And drags him over to the letterpress, see? Then he smacks him on the head like that. Then he pokes his coconut into the letterpress, see? Like that. Then he says, I'll squeeze the cider out of your Adam's apple. Then he gives him the works like this. And twist him.
There were so many times when Curly's head was actually in the letterpress. This was not one of them.
What's the matter? You want to kill me?
Why, it's preposterous. When the police broke into the office, they found this woman, the defendant, Gail Tempest, bending over the body of the murdered man with a revolver clutching in her hand.
Which only goes to prove that my client is innocent.
Innocent?
Exactly, and I'll prove it. Ladies and gentlemen, the action of this pistol is so hard, it would take the strength of a mule to pull the trigger. Try it.
I'm no mule. No, your ears are too short. So I'm a mule.
Pull the trigger. Never fear, it's not loaded. How could Gail Tempest's frail little finger pull the rusty trigger of that instrument of destruction?
See, there was nothing in it.
Broad Lane, 9972. After 5 o'clock.
Guess that's what you call influencing the jury.
What'd you do with my boutonniere? Give me that gun. What happened? What that gonna be? Every man for himself, fellas. Ah, there you are, boss. You was called to be a witness, wasn't you? Certainly. So was you. What are you butting in for? You're supposed to be a good one, ain't you? Well, ain't I? Now, what are you at the stipend the court for? Get going.
Stop chewing that gum.
Frightening. Will you throw that gum away? Look, I got rid of it. Wait a minute. Hold still. I'll get it. Ow! Ow, my nose! Hey, you're in a court, not in the woods, Tarzan. Cut it out. Come on.
Order in this court. What does this parrot mean by find the letter?
There's a whole pile of letters there. Must be here. Look, there's a note tied to the parrot's foot. Come on, Polly, 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 Polly. Come on, Polly, Polly, Polly. Come on, Polly, Polly, Polly. Come on. Ouch! Look out, here it comes. Catch that parrot. Get him.
And the jury's asleep again.
Hey. Oh, my Stradivarius. Oh, my beautiful Stradivarius. Grab your ear. Come on. How do we get him now?
Let's get some salt and put it on his tail.
That's no way to get a parrot. You gotta wet his feathers so he can't fly.
Oh, don't do nothing until you hear from me.
Come on. Give me a hand. Wait a minute. Hold it. What do you mean?
I object, Your Honor. These proceedings, this courtroom.
What's the idea? Give me that hole. I gotta get that parrot. Hey, you! Shut that off. Wait a minute, I'll have to tie a knot in it. Give me that. I got it. Got it? Get this! Who killed Kirk Robin? I killed Kirk Robin. And not with my little bow and arrow. Don't try to find me as I'm shuffling off the buffalo. Signed, Buckwing. Wait a minute. Just a second now. Now, ready? Hold it.
And finish with the same closing thing. But that, that just happens to be the cut of the short that I happen to have. All right, so we've gone through a lot of the, I guess what you could probably call it, the curated part of the show, where I actually got to pick out the handful of shorts that that you have just seen. But we're going to go into what is going to be now and heretofore known as the serialized portion of tonight's show. First off, we're going to start showing the entire 14-episode series of Max Fleischer's Superman. 12 episodes, 14 episodes. Well, one of the two. Anyways. And so this is just the very first one. I believe that this one is called The Mad Doctor. But I can't be sure because the file name just says Max Fleischer Superman on it. All right.
Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
Pa-pa-da, 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 pa-pa-da. We're a little far off from the Christopher Reeve score at
In the
this
endless
point.
reaches of the universe, there once existed a planet known as Krypton, a planet that burned like a green star in the distant heavens.
Their civilization was far advanced and had brought forth a race of supermen whose mental and physical powers were developed to the absolute peak of human perfection. But there came a day when giant quakes threatened to destroy Krypton forever. One of the planet's leading scientists, sensing the approach of doom, placed his infant son in a small rocket ship and sent it hurtling in the direction of the Earth just as Krypton exploded. The rocket ship sped through star-studded space, landing safely on Earth with its precious burden, Krypton's sole survivor. A passing motorist found the uninjured child and took it to an orphanage. As the years went by and the child grew to maturity, he found himself possessed of amazing physical powers. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive.
Able to leap tall buildings with a single bound.
The infant of Krypton is now the man of steel, Superman. To best be in a position to use his amazing powers in a never-ending battle for true justice, Superman has assumed the disguise of Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper.
Kent, I want to see you. Just received another threatening note.
Okay, Mr. White.
Lois.
I used to believe that this was pre-Perry White until I actually watched this short.
Now listen to this warning. He plans to strike tonight. Beware, you fools. My electrothanasia ray strikes tonight at 12.
Beware, you fools.
Fail to heed my warning. Beware, I strike at midnight. This nut may prove dangerous. Kent, you help Lois follow up her lead. She may have an angle on this thing.
Yes, sir.
But, Chief, I'd like the chance to crack the story on my own.
Well, no.
Thanks, Chief.
But, Lois. Chief, don't you think that's a dangerous mission?
Because every reporter of a major metropolitan newspaper also has a pilot's license. Do you see that clock? Cartoon accurate buzzard? I almost thought the bird was going to go after Lois, which I think is a fight they were bound to lose. Well, they knocked.
I'm a reporter for the...
Wow. Didn't waste any time at all in abducting Lois. Hi, Lois. I know who you are. We're gonna tie you to a laser now.
So, you want a story? I'll give you the greatest story of destruction the world has ever known.
That bird is giving me the business by imitation.
How is that for a story, Miss Lane?
and pedestrians into the river below. The police have warned everyone to remain in their homes.
This looks like a job for Superman.
It's not a phone booth, but it'll do. Anybody know where Clark Kent went? No, but he left all of his clothing in the stockroom. You know, this was back in the days when heat rays just operated on a very low level. Didn't really destroy buildings as much as it partially melted them. And made them lean over in peculiar angles. Only Superman would have the audacity in order to punch my laser several times. I mean, there are projectiles in that laser for him to punch. So that's, to his advantage. You need a slightly more cleaning, burning death laser there, cowboy. And, of course, yeah, he's going to tie a big knot in it. Should have taken more care about collapsing the building, knowing that Lois was inside it. Superman heroically leaves through the front door. Try to keep track of who writes the Daily Planet at the end of every single one of these shorts. Alright, folks. We're at the final short that we're going to be showing tonight. I personally don't know a lot about this. I'm diving in this completely blind, so it is as new to me as it is to you, unlike most of the other programming. This is the very first episode of Flash Gordon, The Planet of Peril, which I'm assuming was the very first 14-episode Flash Gordon serial. Anyways, it has Ming the Merciless in it. So that's cool. Alright, let's watch.
soon, Professor Gordon. The planet is rushing madly toward the Earth, and no human power can stop it. You're right, Hensley. It's only a question of time. Soon the Earth will be smashed to atoms. I wonder why we don't hear from Zarkov. I still believe in his theory. Ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
Zarkov is mad. His theory is fantastic.
I think I might have accidentally gotten a set of this where the dubbing is off.
In a state of frenzy. Read these.
The world is being destroyed. This is no time to be practicing your ventriloquism. Oh, brother.
For me? Thank you. Why? It's for my son, Flash. He gave up his polo cane just in time to catch the transcontinental plane, hoping to be here with us before the end.
News travels fast. They only could have ever figured that out either through the radio or through newspapers.
If this plane lands through the meteor shower, we're lucky.
It's so terribly rough.
Proximity of the wild planet, disturbing the atmosphere.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to make a landing, but we can't tell what might happen. You are privileged to bail out now if you wish. You'll find a parachute on every seat. We were ordered to bring them aboard this morning in anticipation of any trouble.
Oh, wow. This is a good budget flight if there's a parachute underneath every seat.
Scared, huh?
Certainly hope he was nice enough in order to pop her chute. He just didn't carry her all the way to the floor.
We'll have to try it again sometime. Strange-looking country. Come on, we'll have to hitch another ride.
What's that?
A rocket ship.
A rocket ship?
Yeah. Some fool trying to fly to Mars.
I totally would have been able to recognize a rocket ship.
Stay where you are. I'm sorry if we're intruding. Parachutes on particular where they set you down. Who are you? Well, I didn't have time to drop a calling card. This is Miss,
Dale Arden.
nice name. And I'm Flash Gordon.
Gordon? Gordon? Professor Gordon's son?
Yeah, that's right. And that rocket ship makes you Dr. Zarkov.
Yes. Your father sent you here to stop me.
Stop you for what?
My friend, the Earth is doomed to destruction.
Yes, I know. My father...
Your father thinks I'm mad. They all do. But I know there's a way to save it. I'm sure the planet rushing upon us is inhabited. It is also intensely radioactive. If I can reach it in my rocket ship, I may be able to control its power and divert it from its course towards the Earth.
Well, it's worth trying.
So what does it mean, Doctor? It means I'm going to have to shoot you into space for a period of 13 episodes.
I need a man to help me. Will you go? It's the only chance to save the Earth.
Chance, all right. I'll bet on a long shot with you. When do we start?
At once. There's no time to lose.
What about Miss Dale? We've got to get her to a place of safety.
There's no place of safety, sir.
All right, then we'll take her with us.
No.
You know, it's a really safe place to hide the rocket ship.
All bets are off.
In that case, We'll take her.
Hey, nice boat you have here, Doc. Say, does this gadget... You sure this thing will work?
I have experimented with models.
Ah. They ever come back?
They weren't supposed to. Hold on. We're taking off.
We're taking off. He could have fooled me. Just hold on to that handle up against the wall. That's probably going to keep you safe as we leave low Earth orbit.
Let's pass through the stratosphere. Look through the telescope.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Dale? Sorry. In the excitement, I forgot to turn on the oxygen. No need to worry.
Okay, the oxygen has been turned on. What happened to my voice?
We'll soon be there.
After a very long vertical ride through outer space.
We just passed the death zone.
Death zone?
Yes. Zone devoid of any force. It was the only thing I feared.
Well, that's something.
In a short time, we'll land on the planet.
Hey, but we can't land at this terrific speed.
I prepared for that. The counter-magnet engaged at the proper moment will break the speed and bring us down safely. Quick! Counter-magnet! I will be smashed to bits! That was a close call.
Okay, you really just gotta yank the clutch. That's... You know, it sticks a little bit. Otherwise, you know, it's a perfectly viable spaceship. As, oh no, we're going to land in that chasm full of perfectly normal-sized lizards.
Ah, we've made it.
It's only a bottle.
Shadow, what is it?
Cloud, I suppose.
I believe I had one of those as a 5-year-old.
So desolate.
Yes. But that city proves it's inhabited.
We must go there at once. We're losing valuable time. This planet may crash into the Earth at any moment.
Yes. Well, what about the rocket ship?
I have it securely locked.
Good.
Everybody leave the screen so we can be threatened by the normal-sized lizards again. Did they put something on that iguana? Did they give him a little iguana costume? Oh, I was wondering why you screamed. It's not just a delay in the tape.
Come on, quick, Doctor.
It's like a turkey iguana. Maybe it's just what iguanas look like in the 1930s. I don't know. Sure, dude got a lot of B-roll of them.
Looks like there's going to be a fight.
ghastly monsters.
Sure is lucky those two.
See, it looks more like he's having a snack.
Look, Flash.
No iguanas were harmed, theoretically, during the making of this picture. That's strange. I thought we already landed the ship.
Are they dead?
No doubt about it.
Let's find out who they are.
Ah, so it turns out the iguana was secretly my arch nemesis.
Not bad.
You've got a stupid helmet. No, you've got a stupid helmet. No, you've got a stupid helmet.
Thanks for saving us.
Stand back. You're a prisoner.
Business?
Silence. You're to be taken to Ming, Emperor of the Universe.
Quickly, before I rust away!
No, Flash. No. We must be taken to the Emperor. It's our only hope of saving the Earth from destruction.
All right, we'll go with you, but you keep your hands off.
Brady, what the heck are you doing? I'm getting way in over my head with a Flash Gordon serial. I found out a little bit too late. Has all the audio in it late. Thank you very much for tuning in, Reaper is here. The Lair of Ming the Merciless, available for parties, bar mitzvahs, social gatherings of any shape and size. Seats a capacity of 500 with a smoking area.
We have captured the Earth people. Was there any resistance? No, Your Majesty. Except from the blonde giant.
He really kicked my metal ass. Hello, everyone. I'm slightly more impressive than your average human being.
Why did you enter my kingdom?
We seek the Grail.
Save you from your folly. Your meaning. Your planet is rushing madly toward the Earth from which we came. Collision can mean only the destruction of both.
Yes, this is in English. It's just that the audio is late.
I control absolutely the movement of this planet.
Probably going to have to re-download this the next time I try to run some shows.
My own way. Why destroy there? Why not conquer it? Why not?
I just heard of a planet and now I want it. That's what I do because I'm the villain.
You are a remarkable man. I can use you. Take him to the laboratory, give him everything he requires except his freedom. Conduct the girl to me. Your eyes.
Are all Earth people blonde?
I've never seen one like you before. Ah, you are beautiful.
You keep your slimy hands off her. And you grab him!
Yeah, she sure does love punching people.
Throw him into the arena. After him.
Fine, strapping young man like you. would go great in the gladiatorial games.
For he is to provide us with rare sport.
A bargain, Father. If he survives, he's mine.
Stop. Throw him into the arena.
Ah! Joke's on me. I've already been to this kind of party. The safe word is Fidelio. He fights as though it was a fine ballet. It's all as though all of these movements were very carefully choreographed.
Fights well, the Earthman. He shall not escape the pit.
No, Father, not that.
"52 forward flips later.
Get my daughter out of there!
He's earned the right to live.
Come, Earthman, I will show you how us brunette people survive the ravages of space."
No, no.
Well, it was a mistake to shoot him while he had such a hard grip on that lever. See The Tunnel of Terror, Chapter 2 of Flash Gordon serial, to be shown at this theater next week. And I will be more than happy to show you the next episode next week as well. You know, I am, however, going to screen it to make sure that the audio is on track. Well, alright, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in to this very first episode of Saturday Evening Cartoons. As the name suggests, I'm going to be doing this every single Saturday, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right here on twitch.tv/Brainy the RPG Cat. Yeah, the audio is good, it's just old. Yeah, it's very likely that's what the case is. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over to Twitch. Let's see who is live that we can do a raid on right now. I understood. Yeah, I understood it too. It's just after I just kind of got a little bit behind when it came to what was happening. Let's watch the lip sync, people. That's that's the lip syncing. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I think we're gonna go over to. I'm probably mispronouncing this. Um, Arabiataho right now. They're in the middle of playing Valhalla, the cyberpunk bartender game. So yeah, let's go and let's say hi to her right now. In the meantime, I'm going to be back tomorrow evening, as I'm still hoping beyond hope that I might actually be able to motivate myself in order to do an art and comic writing stream. Mhm. That is at the storm. Don't knock your power out. Well, things have been really tame for me when it came freeze wise, but yeah, it is quite cold outside at least. Anyways, thank you everybody once again for tuning in. Remember, BRNY means smart. Nothing is too hard if you use your head. Always be the change you want to see in the world. Have a good evening, everybody, and thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, Brady. Have a good night too, Reaper. Thank you very much for watching.